Guys, I made the decision that I'm going to be talking to you guys about Karens, which is kind of ironic because we don't really have Karens in Taiwan. And even if we do have Karens, I don't understand what they're saying, so I don't care. Yep. So I watched this crazy video the other day about how, and I don't want to get too much of the details because I don't want to rehash like the reason why she was pushing the guy out. But basically in her mind, this guy who belongs in the building, who's a long-term resident, looks like some type of gangster or something. So she's like, I'm not letting you in here, blah, blah, blah. You get out. Calls her husband. Her husband's an idiot too. And says like, hey, what's wrong here? Like he's gonna fight. But like, you know, it turns out that the husband's like some type of simp or something anyways. Long story short, they get into this huge kerfuffle. They call the guard, and turns out that the guard knows the guy who lives there. And then she calls the police, but what the police see is that she hits the guy with a pepper spray. So obviously the situation went way out of control. She overreacted. Guys, my point is about like this situation. It's so silly right now that we have to deal with this crap, and you know, these people that don't even matter. You know, if you look at the millions and millions of people in each country, why does one person with their sense of self-importance, why? Because they're going to go call the cops on you, and then you get into this big nonsense, like, I don't know what to call it, but, and, you know, then people just complain about wasted taxpayers' dollars. Do you guys know that if you call 911 in Canada or the United States, and it's like a fake thing, I'm pretty sure that you have to pay for it. You got to pay the salary for all those people that come out and try to save people's lives. I mean, it's like $1,000 or $2,000 or something crazy like that. The point is that, you know, fake. Why? Because, you know, you lost your job, or you know, because your husband isn't good to you at home or something, so you feel the need to like yell at all these people, yell at immigrants, yell at people who you think don't belong in some place, but in actuality they make twice as much money as you do. I don't know, it's just, and they have the time and the energy to waste. This is almost, you know what, Karens are almost worse than nuisance streamers and unemployed behavior, because they just have the time and the energy to waste on garbage. Why do you even care? I just saw some foreign guy just walk by here. He probably thinks I'm crazy because I'm talking to nobody. Yeah, so, and I mean, there's so many videos of that. Okay, so here's the solution, right? Because, you know, we see all these videos about like, I don't know, Karen, you know, harasses somebody who's just minding his own business in the park, or blah, blah, blah. And, you know, who cares about like what background or whatever it is. And, you know, he takes her threats seriously. What you got to do is you got to know the law, man. You know, you got to know that it's, you know, obviously against the law for them to like harass you like that. You know, yeah, okay, pull out your phone, but, you know, don't go overboard or anything, because like it's not like a real issue. And she'll pretend to throw these charges like he hit me or some crap like that, and which there's no proof of that. And I hate getting into this negativity that, you know, we have so many other problems that we need to take care of. You know, hunger in the world, Katy Perry going to space, which is kind of silly. That it's just, you have like these people that just want to make up these made up problems, and based on their insecurity. And what do? What does it do for you? What does it do for society? I don't know. I don't think it does anything for me. So anyways, guys, yeah, just learn about the law, learn about what your rights are. If anybody's screaming at you like that, pull out your phone and say that, you know, if you're going to be making all this mess and calling the cops, and you're going to be wasting $1,000 because, you know, it's a fake cry for help. See you guys later.